Okay. There it is. All right. Question 13. Okay, so there are no like terms to combine, so that makes it easier for us. So let's just focus on getting our variable terms to one side. I'm going to go to the right this time. That way I can avoid negatives if I want, right? Because watch what happens. If I add 5r to both sides, what happens is the 1 comes down. Negative 5 plus 5 is nothing. That's nice. Negative 7 comes down. And then negative 3 plus 5. You owe me 3, but you have 5 in your pocket. You still get to walk away with $2. Then let's focus on getting this negative 7, this constant term that doesn't vary because it doesn't have a variable on it. It's constant. Let's bring that to the hardest part of these videos is knowing my left from right. Let's get that to the left. So we're going to add 7 on both sides. 1 plus 7 is just 8 equals negative 7 plus 7 is nothing. We have 2r left over. Now 2r means 2 times r. So we're going to divide. You sort of just do the opposite. Divide by 2 on both sides. Because 2 divided by 2 is 1, giving us 1r. And 8 divided by 2 is 4. So your final answer is 4. All right, this one looks a little tricky. All right, let's take a look. Let's focus on like terms on the left. Okay, let's start with the variables just because. We've got a positive 5m, a positive 2m. Don't overthink that, right? 5 plus 2 is 7m. Okay, now we have a negative 1 plus 5. You owe me $1.50. 5. That means there's 4. All right, and then 7m minus 4m is 3m. Now, if I focused on getting the 3m away, right? Then I would end up with nothing on the right-hand side, and then I would have to move stuff around. So let's just skip a little bit of that, and let's get the variable terms to the right. So we have this positive 7m. We're going to subtract 7m. 7 minus 7 is nothing. The 4 comes down, and so does the equal sign. You have 3 in your pocket, but you owe me 7. Okay. So negative 4 times m, we're going to divide both sides by negative 4. Negative divided by a negative is a positive. 1 m comes down. Positive divided by negative is negative. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Final answer, negative 1. Okay, scanning. There are no like terms. That's nice. Let's see what happens if we get the variables to the right, because that'll avoid getting negatives. So we'll add 1n to both sides. The negative 1 comes down. These, they don't just disappear, they or cancel out, right? They just zero out. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. 13. And we got 7n, right? 6 plus 1 is 7. So now let's get this constant term, this 13. Let's get it away from the n by subtracting it. It's positive, so we're going to subtract it from both sides. And then negative 1 minus 13. You owe me $1 and borrow 13 more. 13 minus 13 is nothing. And to isolate the n, to get the n alone, 7 times n, we're going to divide both sides by 7, giving us 1n over here. Negative divided by positive, blah, 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 is a negative. 14 divided by 7 is 2. Final answer. All right, looking for like terms to combine. Well, I've got these variables here. What am I trying to say? Positive 2 minus 2. 2 minus 2. Nothing. That was convenient. All right. So the variable is already on the right. Let's leave it there. Let's get our constant terms on the left. So this negative 3, we'll add 3 to 0 it out. All right, negative 4 plus 3. All right, you owe me 4.5, 3. And these disappear. Final answer. Okay. That's the last May lesson.